What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Q Monster here, back at it once again. Me and Maria, we're gonna go ahead and talk about this damn freaking movie, Day Shift, with Jamie Foxx. Still doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, dude's really just been killing it lately with the movies, man. So, but let's go ahead and talk about it. What do you want to talk about first?
We're going to talk about the opening scene first.
Oh, man, the opening scene.
So what I've been saying about we watched this movie twice already. Well, kind of twice. But what I've been saying about the opening scene is that it reminds me about All About the Benjamins because it goes straight into action. Like, there's no time wasted. Literally, the first scene is a fighting scene, action scene, it just extreme violence.
Yep.
So that's the very, very first scene.
Man, because this was crazy. I mean, when he was fighting the old lady, though, because, like, the old lady, she was just something else. Like, doing all this stretching, you know what I'm saying, body twisting, you know.
Conjuring
vibes and all that stuff, you know. Exorcism and shit. I'm like, what kind of vampire shit is this? This whole little damn vampire, but it's a vampire. But these are like different kinds.
Yeah,
you know, they call them the familiars.
Yes,
I'm
so
like,
they were different, and it wasn't just the daughter. It's also the brother that comes out, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of like two against one, but they come out at different times. But Jamie Foxx takes both of them out and moves on to the next scene.
Move on to the next scene.
I'll just say this movie is filled with nothing but action-packed fighting scenes. We were looking up the director to this movie, and apparently he is like a martial arts like major or something, and then he's also done like a lot of action movies, and he was a stuntman. So it completely makes sense why this movie is the way it is, because I wasn't expecting it to be this good. I wasn't expecting the fighting scenes to be so good, and it looks like a video game sometimes because it's so like, you just have to watch it. Every single fighting scene is just so on point, and it's so like just cool. Like it's like very thought out, very well planned out. Every single scene, so it's really exciting to watch.
Really excited, man, because I mean, like I said, this movie did surprise me a lot when I first seen it, because I was seeing people doing some reviews on it, so I was like, man, let me go ahead and check it out for myself. And once I checked it out, I was just like, yo, this movie just got, you know, straight up a lot of action. Like, this is just nonstop, like, action packed with this movie. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, this movie is definitely filmed in California, LA, so it has all the California music in there. Of course, it has Snoop Dogg in there. That's one of the best parts of this movie.
I was not expecting Snoop Dogg.
Man, there's just so much to tell about this movie. Like, so we got to stay on track. So we'll just go. So after the opening scene, we'll go into Jamie Foxx and what he does. He's a pool boy.
Yep.
And so basically, he has to make enough money because his girlfriend or his ex-wife is going to leave with his daughter to another state.
Yep.
To make it there, I guess, because she can't make it there in California financially. So basically, he has to make so much money to get her braces and also pay like her school tuition. So that's where the movie basically starts, is he goes on this vampire hunt to basically make, I think, what was it, 10 grand or something in like 2 days, something like that. So that's kind of the basis of the movie. So we'll start with when they go to the union and he tries to get back into the union.
Yeah, because I was kind of shocked about that part too. I could definitely show Snoop Dogg and everything, because I guess in the past, you know what I'm saying, they were like, you know, teammates, you know what I'm saying, because I guess they was like always, you know, in that same position, you know what I'm saying, being vampire hunters and all that stuff. Which is like, I was like, damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But and then because like they had like a lot of these actors that I was not expecting, and the guy that really did get on my nerves, who I forgot last time when I was doing my non-spoiler but I finally found his name though. His name is Dave.
Franco.
Yeah, Dave Franco.
Yeah, that's James Franco's little brother.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. See, I didn't really know that though, but like the last name sound familiar, so I'm like, okay, they must be related. You know what I'm saying? So
when he first came out in the movie, I had to look at him twice, and I was like, "Is that James Franco?" But then I knew it wasn't because James Franco's a lot older.
Yeah.
But he was super annoying, super nerdy in this movie, super scary. He's scared to fight. They have the first fighting scene where he just completely leaves Jamie Foxx hanging. Jamie Foxx is like, "Help me," and he's like, won't help. He pees in his pants.
Pees in his pants. I was just like, what kind
like
of mess?
Twice.
Yeah,
he pees in his pants twice. He's just scary. Even though he is annoying and scary, and he is helpful in one way because he knows all about vampires. He's like in like almost like a dictionary when it comes to vampires, so he can tell Jamie Foxx, what type of vampire it is, what they do, how to kill, like everything. So he is helpful when it comes to that. He's not helpful at fighting at first.
Not at first, but like later on at the end, you know what I'm saying, he started being more useful and everything when he got turned to the vampire and everything. So that's what gave him the edge. But Medu is so annoying though. But the one part I really want to get to is the hive.
Okay.
That's the one I really want to get into.
Is that the brother scene? When the two brothers go?
Yeah, the two brothers.
Yeah, that's a really, really good scene.
I mean, talk about amazing teamwork, man. Yes. Like when I saw that, like all the, chopping them off and everything and doing karate kicks and all that stuff. Like, I mean, it is, like you said, it feel like a game though.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like, it kind of reminds me of like, Mortal Kombat stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, doing all these fatalities, brutalities and all that stuff. I mean, like, they just went so creative on it, and it was still just good. And I'm just like, yo, like, this is insane.
Yeah, and it's so good. So, in this particular scene, you have Jamie Foxx, Seth, which is Dave Franco, and then you have two brothers that come in, and they attack. But they're just getting, like, vampires are coming out of everywhere. They're coming out of the closet, the walls, everywhere. They're coming out. But, yeah, there's a scene in here. Remember when one of the lady vampires gets like the knives in her feet?
Oh yes, yeah, I'm saying.
It was stuff like that. It was these little creative things, or like there's this one part where like they put I don't know, almost like a knife, but it goes into two different vampires and just kills both of them. So it's just stuff like that. And then where you said that it reminded you of the Mortal
Kombat stuff.
The director actually, I think he's the one who did the TV show. So it just makes sense why this movie looks like so good when it comes to the fighting scenes. And there's so many fighting scenes you can't even keep up, but they're all so good.
This movie was fast paced. I mean, it's short though, because like I said, it was short, but it was just fast paced because there was just so much going on. And that's the reason why we had to watch it again and everything, and just trying to catch up on all this stuff. So see what everything, what we missed.
Yeah.
We had to talk about.
So after that scene, there's then the car scene.
Yeah.
So there's like a chasing scene when it comes to that, and that's a good scene. He has his daughter in the car, and he like puts her headphones on, and he's just like, "Just be quiet, it'll be fine. We're going home." And and that scene is just crazy too. And he's like in this old like truck that he uses for his like pool boy job and stuff. And like that truck is really reliable because it's keeping up, and like he's actually getting through that other big truck that was following him, like the monster truck. So that was really good. I
mean, it made me laugh though when old boy the people that was chasing him in the motorcycle and everything. Oh boy, this one guy, you know what I'm saying, trying to show off, you know what I'm saying. He drove inside the little fitness room and everything, trying to show off.
Oh yeah,
raises motorcycle up like zoom, zoom, and he start driving through, and as soon as he made out the door, here come another truck, just hit him like, just slammed into it. And I was like, what the heck? Like this dude's showing off for nothing, man.
Exactly.
Like it was just so much funny seeing all this stuff. It's just like I said, it had a whole lot of comedy, a whole lot of action, man. It was just nonstop, man. Like,
and so basically, the way that Jamie Foxx is going to get the money to make his daughter and his ex stay is that he kills the vampire. So he tries to get back into the Union so that he can go out and actually, I guess, do this legally or something. Mm-hmm. So he goes in and after he kills the vampire, he just like steals all of their teeth. Yeah. He gets like pliers and he just takes all of the teeth out. And then that's where he can go sell the teeth and then hopefully get the money that he needs.
Yeah, that's his main mission right there. Yeah. He's trying to collect all the teeth and everything, the fangs from the vampires and all that stuff.
That's basically the storyline is very simple. That's really all it is.
That's how the story is. So I was just like,
it's
wow.
It's not much more than that. It's just very entertaining and a lot of action. So so then the last scene is...
Yeah, last scene was crazy, though, because Snoop Dogg, man. Oh, yeah, see, and that's what I want to talk about, too, you know what I'm saying, in my non-spoiler. And here it is. I'm about to go ahead and talk about Snoop Dogg. Okay, Snoop Dogg was barely in the movie, but the second time he came through at the last movie, which kind of just surprised me, though, because this dude came out here with a damn minigun, and, like, you know, way how his interest was, you know what I'm saying, he kind of almost looked like, you know, that Resident Evil creature, Nemesis. You know what I'm saying? When you come to walking all slow and everything, got the trench coat and all that stuff, walking all slow. And
cowboy boots.
Yeah, cowboy boots and all that stuff. You know, he coming through with a minigun and everything, start spraying them down. And that's how Snoop was. He just like, I mean, he looked so cool doing it too, though. He was just like, just mowing them down. He was like, just nonstop. I was just like, yo, Snoop Dogg's killing it, man.
Yeah.
And then,
good in this movie.
Yeah, because like the part that got me though when he was, you know, when we finally start seeing him fighting, you know what I'm saying, he's doing some little karate moves here and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, where did he learn this from? I'm overthinking like, okay, that has to be a stunt double, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, because there's no way, because Snoop Dogg is way too laid back.
Yes.
Like I have never seen him do any type of action.
Yeah. That's what I say. Even with his fighting scenes are still chill. They look cool and everything, but like there's this part where he's like shooting and then he'll do a little fighting, but there's only one part where he does like this like kick where he like spins around, and you can definitely tell it's not him. But I guess they do get like a stuntman, but this is obviously a very tall person because Snoop Dogg is very tall, so it's like it's almost like a very slow like chop and screwed.
Yeah, that's how it was.
It's very, very slow, and you're just like, but it looks really cool. But he fit perfect for the part because even in a fighting scene, he's chill, like almost like he's on a natural high. So.
That's what I'm saying, on a natural high, like.
But he was still so good, and he represents for California, of course. Yep. There's the part where like he
sacrifices himself.
He
said, "What's up for life, baby?" Like, "What's up for life?" Man, I was like, "What?"
He wasn't playing about that.
Oh man. So,
but he was one of the best parts of it. Yeah, he really was. He made the movie really good.
Yeah.
Even though his part was small, he made the movie good. So.
Yep. So I mean, it was I'm guessing that's pretty much it. Because like I said, everybody did their part, you know what I'm saying, even Megan Good. I was kind of surprised to see her back acting again. So it's always good to see her and everything. And then
and I do wish that Megan Good would have had like a little more powers or something, because like she doesn't get to do a lot of the fighting because she's just getting overpowered. And one other thing I'll say, because I know we're almost done, is I like that all the leading characters, majority of the leading characters are minorities. You have like the villain who's a Latino woman, then you have Jamie Foxx who's a black man, and then Snoop Dogg who's a black. So it's like minority led acting, and it's all really good. Yeah. But we got to still talk about the very end. Yeah,
the very end, like I said, there is a post-credit scene. So, I mean, if you already seen it, as you know, somehow Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying, his character still survived. Yeah. And that's where he kind of like, you know, said his line. He's something, you know, came out of the tunnel and everything up the street. Yeah. And he over hopping up, and, you know, he do like he always do, you know, start just lighting up his cigarette, start smoking and everything. And he's over saying like, he said, hey, that's the thing I like about LA, you know what I'm saying? Vampires and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
we don't know if there's a part 2 or if there's a sequel or what's going to happen next, but we'll see.
Yeah, it was just crazy though. So,
what do you rate this movie as?
With my non-spoiler, I mean, I gave it like a 7.5 out of 10. What about you?
I would give it like a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah, it was really, really good. Like, I would have watched this again.
Yeah. So that's all the time we got. Yeah. Feel free to watch it, y'all, man. Let me know what y'all think about it, man. Let me know what was your favorite scene, what type of action that you like in this movie, you know what I'm saying, which character you love the best, you know. Let me know all that, you know what I'm saying. Go ahead and just throw them down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Flood those comments, man. I want to see it. So, y'all let me know what y'all think. And if you enjoy our review, our spoiler review, make sure you hit that like button and always subscribe it and share it. I'm going to go ahead and catch you guys later. Deuces.
Bye.